Hey there, it's Casey Dimon here from TaxSaleAcademy.com. On today's video, I want to answer a question for you that was actually sent through a DM on Instagram. The question was whether there'd be any unexpected expenses for tax sale investing. Now, this obviously will depend on your experience level, on your training in this business, and many other aspects, because unexpected to you, unexpected to me are probably two different things. But what I wanted to do is go through a few of the expenses that some new investors might consider unexpected, and a few things that you also might want to consider budgeting for. I've got 8 of them written down, so we're going to go through these real quick. All right, the first one are going to be the public record search fees. So public records are, well, they're public, right? And in 95% of the areas that you invest in, you can easily access these records online. In other cases, what they'll do is they'll provide access to them for a convenience fee. So in order to view, say, a property assessor's report, it might cost you 10 cents or 15 cents or something like that. To read a plat map or to, zoom in on a parcel on GIS, it might cost you another nickel or 25 cents or whatever it is. These fees are usually going to be nominal, so don't be surprised. And the fees are also likely much cheaper than it would take you in time and fuel to drive down to the county office and pull those records. And they aren't going to be charged in most places anyhow, so don't be concerned. But if you do have to pay a nickel or something, it's not that big of a deal. The next one, bidder registration fees. Some counties or auction companies will charge a registration fee in order to be assigned your bidder number. Now, in most counties, when they do this, it serves to offset the expense and time into that auction, and also to limit the attendees when space might be a concern if they're in a small conference room. It's a little bit annoying when you're not expecting it, but it's not that big of a deal. Again, this is not charged in the majority of counties, but don't be surprised if you do happen to see it from time to time. And in addition to the registration fees, some counties will also even require a signed affidavit from the tax collector in the county that you're investing in that says you don't owe any delinquent taxes, and the tax collector might also charge you a nominal fee to get that affidavit. They do this, of course, so the properties that are being sold get sold to a responsible taxpayer. Again, that affidavit, that signature, whatever it is, might cost you a few bucks. Next one, buying fees. Not only are you going to pay for that property when you buy it, you're also going to be paying for the deed to be prepared, recorded, and maybe even some recording taxes. And by the way, some auction companies might also charge you a 10, 15, 20% buyer's premium, so be ready for it. Usually it's around 10% or so. Next one, property taxes. Even though you're buying a tax defaulted piece of property, you will still have to pay the current year's taxes in most states. So get this, if you buy a piece of property in, say, December 2020, you're still going to owe for every other month in 2020, even though you did not own the property for the other 11 months. This can be a shocker, especially in areas where they have crazy high tax rates. The next one, governmental inspection fees. So in some counties and some cities, anytime a structure sells, even if it's at a tax sale auction, it must be inspected by the local government, who will tell you exactly what needs to be done to that property, if anything at all. And if they don't give you that inspection, if you don't order it and meet them, they'll start issuing daily fines. The next one is going to be the title clearing expenses. If you want to get top dollar for your property, we've talked about this before, you're going to want to have title insurance. And this requires that you go through a suit to quiet title or a tax foreclosure certification in the majority of cases. And this can be very pricey, into the few $1,000s in some areas. So be ready if that's your angle. The next one are going to be the expenses that you have to sell that property. Selling real estate costs some sort of money. A big one will be the realtor commissions if you decide to go that route. Otherwise, be sure to budget for your deed preparation, title, and closing fees if using an attorney or a title company, in addition to any taxes that you're going to pay to the government in order to transfer that property, and the recording fees as well. And then the last one are going to be the property-specific fees. And this could go on, and it's something that we have numerous lessons on inside the Tax Sale Academy. So in short, the two big ones that I see people really stumble on when it comes to the property-specific stuff are the HOA dues. Even if there are absolutely zero amenities, they might still charge dues for something, right? And this can be a shocker when you get that large bill a week after your purchase that says, hey, you owe us for a year's worth of HOA dues because we prepay or here, whatever it might be. And the second one that a lot of people stumble on are water bills. I'm not talking about the previously due water bills, but instead future water bills. So some areas will charge you for water or access thereof, even if you don't have any intention whatsoever on using it, if you don't have a connection or anything like that, they will still send you a bill every single month. So be ready and do your research. So as you begin your tax sale business or as you start to expand, be sure you budget and prepare for these expenses. I've come across a lot of unexpected expenses in my day, so hopefully these 8 will help you out. Tax sale investing is absolutely an incredible business as long as you know what you're doing and understand what you are looking for. I've been in this business for a very long time. I've trained thousands of people, and as you can tell simply from the negative nature of this video, I tell it like it is. And if you would like to learn from me, there's a whole bunch of links down below. I've had 600 plus videos right here on YouTube, and also you can go to the taxsaleacademy.com. When you're there, you can get my free book. You can also join the Tax Sale Academy. I have the Tax Sale Podcast. Lots and lots of free training content for you. I produce more tax sale training content than anybody else in the world, and I would love to help you out. And if I do help you out, if you find this video helpful, just do me a favor. Click on that thumbs up button because it really means a lot to me. Again, I hope this video helps you out. Take care. Bye-bye.